Okay, so when I approach the gate, I always look to see which way the gate's going to open up. And as the gate opens up, I'm going to position my body between the gate and my friend. Now I know I explained this to you in from the barn to the trail with Missy, but I think it bears repeating because it's too important. It's one of those things that a lot of people don't take into consideration of how you get hurt. Now, if the wind was to blow this gate and hit her, she would think, okay, the gate hit me and it hurt, so I want to prevent a problem. She won't reason the fact that the wind blew the gate into her. So this is why I try to avoid a problem before it happens. So I stand between the gate and my friend. The gate hits me, I know the wind blew it. We don't have any problems going through the gate. Good for going into the stall, pasture, round pen, doesn't matter. Even loading up into a trailer, whatever. Ho-ho, back. Now she was getting impatient here, but all I did was just go ho-ho and back and just let her know that it's not time to go. Now I'm going to go ahead and cue her. So I'm going to go ahead and point and look. And she's going to turn around with me. And she's going to come up with me and close the gate. Now notice I'm not putting any pressure on her. The shank is vertical to the ground. It's not horizontal. That means I wasn't even pulling her. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to open up the gate. Very good. She's not running through it. She's standing right where I want her to be, waiting for my cue. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cue her. Lock on. Very nice. I'm going to come around again. And voila. There we have. Now I can open up the gate another time very safely. It takes a lot of work and practice and patience with this, but it can be done. Okay, cut. Okay. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I approach her to clean her feet. And it's just been in the last few months. This is April of 2008. It's just been in the last few months that I've been able to do her feet all the way around. I've been able to do her front feet for quite a while, but the back feet were always kind of a tricky part. But now we got it down pretty good. Excuse me. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to show you how I get her prepared for me to clean her feet. Now I want her to kind of be as balanced as she possibly can. So she's making an adjustment. She knows what I'm going to be asking her to do. Okay, she's anticipating it, which is good. Now I reach down and just kind of gently at the ankles. And then just scraping there. There we go, licking and chewing. Very good. She's thinking about what I'm doing. Now I'll make my approach to the other leg. Now, when I do that, I still stay in contact with her body. Now she's shifting a little bit. Okay, that's okay. She's looking back to see what's going on. Now I'm going to ask her again. Pick up this foot. Pick up, sweetie. There we go. There we go. Good job. Okay, and then I place it down. Now I can walk back around her. See how she shifted her head so she could see where I was at. There we go. Saying, okay, I'm getting kind of tired of this. That's all right. She'll get over it. Okay, leg up, sweetie. There you go. There you go. It's okay. You can pick it up. You got baby girl. Okay, give it a little bend there. Clean it out. Bada bing, bada boom. One more time. Same thing. Going to touch her on the neck here. Go to her back. Still have my hands on her. I'm giving her that freedom of movement to look. She's going to pick it up here. And place it down again. Beautiful. Okay? That's how you want to be able to clean your horse's feet. Give them that time to shift their body so that they can balance themselves. I think a lot of farriers get in trouble when they just go and they grab the foot and the horse is off balance and then they move or they shift or whatever and they kind of get upset with them. Give your horse time to set up for success. Give her time to think about what you're going to do. She knew that when I approached her and I had this hoof pick in my hand, I'm not hiding it. There's nothing to hide. It's not going to hurt her. You come down, keep your hands on, give her a little bump, bump, bump right here, and boom, 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 clean that foot right there, and that's all there is to it. I never hide anything, whether I'm spraying them, whether I'm worming them, whether I give them shots. I show them what I have in my hand. The important thing is that my hand is a very important tool. And if they trust my hand, then they should be able to trust whatever it is, whether it's a hoof pick, whether it's a rope, whether it's a whip, or a carrot stick, or a lunge whip, or whatever. Whatever is in my hand, they should be able to trust it as if it's part of my hand. So when people approach their horse and they want to worm them, or they want to give them a shot, or whatever it is that they want to do, especially spraying for flies and stuff like that, I think the big mistake is that they hide it. One little tip I want to give you about fly spray. When you rinse your horse off after you've worked it and it's hot, I'm going to ask her to back up. Back one. Thank you. Good job. A lot of times they go right up to the neck. Okay? But when you spray your horse to cool them down, you start at their feet. Mainly because you want to get the heat out of the hooves and work its way up. We'll do the same thing with your fly spray. Start at the feet. They'll be used to it because you do it with the hose. So you start, you spray. Tick, 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 tick. Okay? She's moving because she doesn't like that noise. Okay? I don't have a spray bottle. She's still a little bit nervous. If I did have it, she'd move around a little bit. But then once she realized what I'm doing, she would stop. But I'm just doing this as an example of what you do. You start at their feet. All right, I'm going to show you some games that I play with her with the carrot stick here. And these games that I play is for rapid movement. So when I get ready to work with her for the trails, which that's probably going to be another year or two away, because I haven't even gotten up on her back yet. So we got to figure it's going to take 3 to 3.5 years of me actually getting up on her. Now you say, well, that's a long time to be training a horse. Well, but if you really broke it down to the amount of time that I was able to spend with this horse, it probably would really be about 6 months. I've not had a whole lot of time, but the time that I did have with her, it was quality time.